Diary section. Yesterday, while making love to Beth through a locked door, it turned out I was making love to Ursula. I think Ursula likes me. I think I like Ursula better through a door. File and save.
Every morning.
Mrs. Rudge.
Surprise, surprise.
Can you show me some identification?
Oh, Ashley. Why all the security?
Can't be too careful.
I've never been too careful before.
I've never been involved with a married woman before.
Since when?
Since last night at my brother's party.
I wondered where you'd got to. So you're really getting the hang of this womanising?
Oh, yeah, you can laugh. I may have to leave the country. Suppose her husband finds out.
If it's anything like mine, he'll never notice. As long as his meals are on time.
Yeah, she nearly made a meal out of me.
You took Gillian last night.
So it wouldn't look like I'd only gone there to see Beth.
Oh. So there you were with Gillian, but looking for Beth, so how come you got involved with this third party?
It was an accident.
That kind of accident never happened to me.
I was chatting at Beth through the toilet door. I was outside and she was in.
Well, I've heard of safe sex, but that's pushing it.
I found it easier to talk to her through a door. Face to face, you know, I get nervous.
This could be a bit inconvenient on your honeymoon.
I'm never going to get that far. Door went wrong.
In what way?
Well, I only really meant to ask Beth for a date, but once I got going, it all came pouring out. How much I fancied her, how attractive I thought she was. And it worked. I must have been going great. I certainly got results. The only snag was it wasn't Beth on the other side of the door.
And who was it?
Mrs. Craig.
The Mrs. Craig? What did she do?
Well, she opened the door, and I had immediate cardiac arrest. So, oh, hello, Mrs. Craig. And she grabs me and hauls me in and says, well, you better call me Ursula.
She dragged you into the toilet?
I couldn't apologise. Well, it's rude to speak with your mouth full. The woman was practically standing on me with both lips. Everything suddenly went interesting. Excessively moist, but interesting.
How long did that go on?
I've no idea. I was suffering from oxygen deficiency. How long can people kiss without breathing? It's a lot like being underwater. I kept thinking, God, when is she going to let me up for some air? I'd no idea how important it is to get a deep breath before you start.
Well, you better answer that. Might be a fancy woman.
No, it won't be. You see, because I took the precaution of not giving her this phone number. Hello, Ashley Parker, welcome. Hello, Mrs. Craig. Yes, I meant Ursula. Yes, I know her. I know I promised to call you Ursula, yes. Of course I am. Yes, it was, yes. It was a very, very interesting party. Well, I remember the Mexican spiced sausage, and oh yes, so do I. Yes, no, I don't think I'll ever forget the downstairs cloakroom either. Meet you where? Where? When?
Go for it.
Well, I don't know. I'll have to check my diary. You know, see what I'm up to. Possibly rearrange a few appointments and Yes, I will. Yes, no, yes, yes, I promise, yes. Oh, no, soon, very, very, very soon, yes. No, of course I'm not embarrassed. Okay. Okay, bye.
Well, I've gone over my pelmets.
How important are the Craigs to my brother?
They're new clients. They could be very important. Why?
She rang this morning. She wants me to go round to her house.
Hey, Ashley.
She crushes your lips. I still can't whistle like I used to.
And you'd like to preserve your whistle for posterity?
Right. But if I turn her down and she gets nasty, what's Mike going to say?
I better ask him.
What is it?
We had a dinner party last night because you wanted us to get friendly with the Craigs.
So?
Well, he's got friendly with the Craigs.
Only half of them.
What are you talking about?
He's got involved with Mrs. Craig.
How involved?
Enough to make her want to get more involved.
Great.
Great. She's married, and I'm looking for something unattached.
Don't you dare upset that woman.
She's married, Mike.
You wanted him to get some experience with the opposite sex.
Yeah, but not straight in the fast lane.
You're doing it for your brother.
Doing what?
Improvise.
Suppose I make a mess of it.
Don't.
Stop pacing. You're wearing out my floorboards.
I'm going to be the plaything of some rich woman.
Isn't that every young man's dream? I'm impressed. Yesterday there was only Gillian. Today Ursula. Tomorrow the world.
Oh, I'm going to fail on a technicality. She's going to spot me for some muffin who needs both hands to undo a bra.
Listen, husbands need two.
They do?
I guarantee.
Oh, that's encouraging. I always thought they'd be like those cowboys who can roll cigarettes effortlessly with one hand.
In my experience, most British males must smoke a pipe then.
Can I ask you a question?
Feel free.
It's just that I was reading about women.
Yes.
Is the female orgasm easy? I mean, we'll have to stay there till I get it right.
Why should you? Nobody else does.
I bet Mike does.
Oh, he can do it when he tries. It's just that he'd rather be on the phone.
Oh.
He's building a business. He lives on the phone, and my number's certainly not on his frequent calls list. So, where are you meeting Ursula?
Oh, she wants me to go for lunch. Yeah, and the Craigs are really important to my brother, so I think I should.
Well, at her house?
Yeah.
Oh, when?
Oh, today?
Today?
Yeah.
Wow, she must be keen then.
Yeah. Oh, she'll probably just use me and toss me aside. Suppose I get pregnant. Look, I'll have to go and brush up my foreplay.
Ashley, sit down, drink your coffee. Okay. Go for lunch, find out what she's like. Maybe she's nice, maybe she's just lonely.
Yeah, well, she won't be lonely, will she? Because I'll be there, in the toilet.
Why in the toilet?
That's where she grabs you, in the toilet.
I'm sure it won't be there this time.
No?
No.
Huh. Well, I miss the sink. You get great support from a sink. It just fits the small of your back. Where do you think she'll grab me this time?
Well, wherever it is, I don't think there'll be a sink. Unless, of course, you're taking your own. Maybe she just wants to talk.
That's not the impression I got last time. She's got very powerful lips. They've got traction like Formula One racing cars. They're not easy to get away from.
How hard were you trying?
You know, hey, you can't be rude, you know, you can't just rush off.
You enjoyed it.
Yeah. Well, it helped me to understand how mouth-to-mouth resuscitation can really get your heart beating.
It's good you finally got kissed like that. Otherwise, you'd have gone through life thinking everybody kissed like Gillian. The world's briefest peck on the cheek and look out for the crumbs.
I couldn't stand it if Gillian kissed like Ursula Craig. I feel too much like a helpless sandwich.
What are you doing?
I wondered if Ursula left a mark. It's just that it felt like she was leaving marks.
No, there aren't any marks. You look fine.
Do you think she'd be gentler with me if I tell her I wear a knee bandage?
Have you got a knee bandage?
No, but I can get one easy enough.
Yeah, well, don't bother. Love has its pitfalls, but the knees can usually take it. Unless she's got nylon carpets.
Are you in or out for lunch?
I'm out. I've never been so out for lunch. Now, the important thing about an adulterous liaison is, of course, what are you going to wear? Something that doesn't restrict the breathing, obviously. Maybe I should tell her I wear a surgical support. Maybe when this is over, I'll need to wear a surgical support.
It's time he declared his intentions. It's becoming embarrassing, people asking when you're going to get married. We're quite comfy together. Comfy is not what you should be. Impatient for each other is what you should be. All this time, you're not even formally engaged.
Well, no, not formally.
Well, how informally?
No, never.
Never. Well, how have you been passing all this time?
He knows I don't like the physical side.
Ah, well, that's one of the little secrets you should only share after you're married. You're going to have to be quicker on your feet, Gillian, else he's going to get away. Now, he looks to me like the sort of man you could manage without difficulty. He's got his own business. If that doesn't compensate for the physical side, I don't know what does.
Oh, I think he's going out.
We won't keep him. Sit up. You've got terrible posture.
If we get the opportunity while we're here, Mother, we should get Mrs. Rudge to make us a sandwich.
Oh, I wish you weren't so keen on that physical side.
She makes a very good sandwich.
You've got visitors.
Who is it?
It's Gillian and her mother.
A mother? No, I can't face her mother. No, she'll spot I'm feeling guilty. She's got extrasensory suspicion. Tell her I'm going out.
I've told them.
Oh, well, tell them you've missed me. I've gone.
You want to be engaged, don't you? You want husband and children.
Don't know about children.
Or you should think seriously about children. They're the best excuse you'll ever find for reducing the frequency of the physical side.
We could adopt.
Oh, it's such a procedure. At least sex can be over quickly before you've hardly noticed.
Maybe we should live together first.
What, before marriage? Do you think letting him see you first thing in the morning outside wedlock's such a good idea?
He'll be supporting me. I won't be working. I can stay in bed till lunchtime.
Do you think these ornaments are valuable?
They must be. They're so unattractive.
Maybe he likes unattractive. We can build on that.
sorry, you've just missed him.
Move yourself out, Gillian.
What do I say to her? Hello, Ursula. Oh, yeah, I can do that bit, but then what? What do we talk about? I don't even know what she's interested in. Yes, I do. Me.
Why are we following him?
Aren't you interested where he might be going?
He'll only be going out on business.
Don't you think he left in a suspicious hurry?
I knew he left before we had time for that sandwich. We've lost him, Mother.
You give up too easily.
It's me. I'm outside the House of Passion. Over.
Why are you outside? Why aren't you in?
I'm going in.
Good luck. Try to remember you're doing it for a close relative. England expects.
Thank you. Listen, I want you to ring me on this mobile in 57 minutes.
Why 57?
Because then I've only got to keep out of trouble for 57 minutes. Then when you ring, I can say it's urgent, I have to leave.
Look, stop thinking of it as trouble. Try to think of it as an adventure.
Which better stop in 57 minutes. Let me down. I shall need the oxygen.
All right. Synchronize watches. 57 minutes it is. Over and out.
You need your brakes fixing.
It's a wonder I don't need more than that fixing.
Back trouble. Be all right in a minute if people would stop staring. My daughter, the complaint's hereditary. Why would he be doing business here? It's a private house.
They must want his advice on setting up a computer system.
Ashley!
Ursula,
Wasn't sure you'd come.
I came.
I'm very nervous. I don't usually do this.
I hope you won't be relying on me for directions.
Can you hold the bottle? I don't usually drink. Oh. Oh, I appear to be sinking into the ground.
Which door?
Oh, God, I don't know. Try this one. Oh, yes, I was right. This is the one. Oh, I'm so glad you could come.
Oh, you'd have learned to walk again eventually.
Do you think so? Oh, you see how you raise my morale. You can put me down now.
I just did.
Oh, God. He anticipates my every move. Have you ever been to Utoxeter?
Never.
No, right. God, it's becoming frightening how much we have in common.
I'll go and close the door. We didn't close the door. Should you be okay?
Oh, I'll be fine. Oh, you're back already.
already.
Didn't look like business to me. She was drinking.
Well, he can't help it if his customers aren't sober.
Oh, I think he's having an affair.
Well, why would he have an affair with her? He's never had one with me.
Well, he might do if you didn't look like an old sofa.
He's not interested. Not in that way.
Well, it don't seem natural to me. On second thoughts, maybe it does.
He likes you.
Does he bite?
No. Very rarely.
Oh, really?
He likes his ear rubbing. I was terribly shy before you came. I was afraid we weren't going to get on. I'm so glad it's turning out well.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Fetch.
Stop hanging back. Your future could be at stake here.
What are we going to do when we get to the house?
We're going to peer through some windows. If they've stayed downstairs, then you might still be in with a chance. If they've gone upstairs, then he knows his way about.
I can't understand it. He's always been so indifferent. It's one of the things I've always liked about him.
Apart from him, have you never had a physical relationship?
Only in the stockroom at work with a Mr. Ferguson.
Well, then why the devil aren't we marrying Mr. Ferguson?
Because there's a Mrs. Ferguson.
Are you carrying on with a married man?
He's old and harmless. He buys me a quarter of chocolate mints and puts his hand on my jumper.
Both jumpers?
Come here, Rufus, bring the shoe.
Good boy. Bring the shoe.
Come here, Rufus.
I believe I'm completely within your power, Ashley, you attractive swine. Be gentle with me.
Good boy, bring the shoe. Rufus, the shoe, Rufus. It will go wrong.
So I tried to warn you, I wanted the dog strangling in 3 continents, Rufus.
Oh, wow.
I didn't see Ashley. Did you see Ashley?
Here, come here. Not under the table. What are you doing under there? Oh, stop clowning about. Come out from under that table. I'm not coming under that again. No, I'm not coming under the table. Come here. Okay. Okay, just that's enough. Stop it. Get off. Get off.
Ursula, do something.
You're very quiet, Gillian. I can understand it. You've had a shock. He's not the man you thought he was. He's deceitful. He's a playboy. He's also self-employed and got his own business. You have to make allowances. Don't give up on him now. You can rein him in when you're married. Say something, Gillian. I know you must be hurting inside, but say something.
Did you notice that carpet she was lying on? I'd kill for carpets like that.
Isn't he home yet?
Not yet.
He's been there nearly an hour now. Oh, I hope he's all right.
Oh, of course he will be.
Have you any specific grounds for that optimism, or are you just hoping for the best?
No, I'm just hoping for the best. Oh, I could do with a drink. Do you fancy a sherry?
Oh, go on, just a tiny one.
I just keep thinking about him.
Oh, I'm sure he's all right. She's mature.
And a bit.
Capable.
Loud, even.
Oh, she is a bit, isn't she? If she's unkind to him, I'll kill her.
Oh, he'll be all right.
You keep saying that.
No, that was you.
Was it? Shows how much I know.
Well, at least he's wearing one of his better shirts. He doesn't have that many fit for frolicking in. One thing about Gillian, she's very undemanding on his shirts.
But it's not enough for a relationship, though, is it?
But is this Mrs. Craig a fitting relationship?
Not so much a relationship, more a baptism of fire.
I just hope she doesn't change him significantly, because I like him as he is.
Oh, don't we all? He has a basic charm which ought to see him through all the technical difficulties. His problem is, middle age is a tricky time to be going through all the traumas of puberty.
Oh, poor love. I think I'll bake him a cake.
A date and walnut cake.
His favourite.
Well, he's going to need something comforting if he's been making love for the first time.
Well, it's too late now.
Oh, no, not necessarily. He made me promise to call him, give him an excuse to get away if he's hating it.
But what if he's not hating it?
Well, I bet he is hating it. Oh, I should never have let him get mauled by a married woman.
Oh, the change'll do him good.
It's a big jump straight from Gillian.
It's time he got his feet wet. I mean, he is due for a bit of experience, bless him. So, let's hope he's getting it.
Hello, Ashley. This is your 57-minute call. Over. Are you all right?
Great, thanks. I think I'm engaged. To the dog.